Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Larry for tonight's 2A Section 6 semifinal tournament game between the Boyd County Lions and the Fleming County Panthers. I'm Ian Wilburn. Glad to have you along this evening. Boyd County enters at 10-3 under head coach Frank Connley and as the reigning 2A state champions. The Lions may have started the season a little slow, but they have gotten better and better as the year has gone along. Boyd County punched its ticket to the semifinal in an emphatic fashion with a 17-0 win over Round County. Tonight, they'll send Cole Adams to the mound, the University of Cincinnati commit, who is 1-0 with a 0.00 ERA and 21 strikeouts and 11 2/3 innings pitched this season. Fleming County comes in at 5-9 under head coach Travis Cropper, and the Panthers earned their spot tonight with an 11-6 win over Mason County. Fleming County will be looking to pull off the upset and keep its tournament chances alive. A trip to the 2A Section 6 final is on the line. It's Boyd County and Fleming County from the Larry in the 2A tournament. After this, we will speak with Coach Frank Connley, and we will be right back with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
All right, back here at the Larry, Ian Wilburn here with Coach Frank Connley. And Coach, your team comes in playing pretty last 9. What has been the cause of this success for your team right now going into this game?
I think we just kind of got used to being outside again. It was a long winter. A lot of weather affected us. A lot of things we couldn't control, and early on we were still kind of frozen. We thawed out a little bit, and I think our bats have woken up a little bit, and we're hitting the ball a little bit. And I just think it's a matter of just getting some swings and seeing live pitching and getting better and improving.
Oh, that was one of the things that we talked about at school is, you've been up in the cages up at the old tech center for a couple months now, and it's nowhere near the same as actual in-play pitching. So you come back from the beach playing 6 games in 5 days. That really woke the bats up down there, wouldn't you say, with that warmer weather?
Oh, yeah. You don't have to worry about, it's all turf. You don't have to worry about field conditions. You don't have to worry about cold weather, at least extremely cold weather. You just go out there and play, and you can take batting practice when you want to take it and see as much live pitching as you can, and it really helped us.
Oh, and that complex down at the Ripken experience is next level. 4 or 5 different batting cages allowing you to warm up before the game, or even if you have a game in between, getting them ready. And it looks like they're even adding on down there. So it's a great complex for our kids to go during this time. So what do you want to see from our group early on in this game?
I just like to score some runs early and put a little pressure on them and see where we can go from there. I think our pitching will be okay. And they got a good squad and they got a good guy on the mound, so we'll see what happens. But I would like to put some pressure on them early.
Speaking of pitching, what are you looking for from your starting pitcher tonight?
Just a lot of strikes. Be efficient. Get at bats over with. Don't run that pitch count up and stay as low as possible with numbers.
Yes. And so with, like you said, with your keeping that pitch count low, that's pretty important because winner of tonight's game ends up in Estill County playing Estill tomorrow for the Section 6 championship. So trying to keep our arms fresh after a long week, this previous week over spring break. So last question I have here for you. What makes Fleming tough to prepare for?
They're a long way away from us, so we don't see them a lot on film. We don't see them a lot in person. We know that they've got some good arms. We know they've got some hitters. But until you see them in person, you don't really know, just because the distance, they're probably as far away from us in the 16th region as any team. But they're solid. They're solid. We know they're going to be here ready to go, and we got to come out and play them.
All right. And what's the key to flying a W flag here tonight at the Larry?
Throwing a lot of strikes and taxing their pitcher as much as possible.
Coach, I appreciate your time and good luck tonight. We'll be right back after this with the first pitch with the Boyd County Sports Network. All right. Cole Adams delivers ball number 2. We have a 2-2 count right now with Preston Cropper. Gets set, delivers, and another foul ball. That seems to be out number 5 at this at-bat. Gonna have to get a new supply for the home plate umpire. And beautiful day out here for some baseball, that is for sure. Foul tip. Connor Davis had a grip of it and just happened to let it go. Still a 2-2 count for Preston Cropper. Cropper on the season batting .370 with 17 hits and 3 doubles. So a good leadoff man here for the Panthers. As Adams gets set. And Cropper hits it to Jace Manning, a slow grounder, a little high, and he is out. Pulled Brady Coleman up off the bag, made it a little bit of a bang-bang play right there, but Brady able to get back down, get his feet set at first. And we have our first out of the evening.
Now batting second baseman, number 8, Jet Martin.
Batting now for Fleming County, number 8, Jet Martin, the second baseman. While we were listening to Coach Connley's interview, we'll go ahead and talk about the starting lineup real quick for the Boyd County Lions. So leading off for the Lions tonight, Josh Kelly at shortstop. Second, Grant Slater in left field. Pitching will be Cole Adams with Alex Maynard DHing. Brady Coleman playing first base. Brody Biggs out in right field. Jace Manning at third base. Connor Davis behind the plate. Caleb Kelly at second. And Cam May locking down the outfield and center field. We have a 1-2 count now for Martin, and that was one of the things that Coach Connley was wanting to execute here, is getting out ahead of the count early and getting those strikes. So Cole Adams taking his time, letting himself command this game. And that's a strikeout, first one of the evening for Cole.
First baseman, number 28, Austin Robertson.
Austin Robertson now up to bat for the Panthers. And he's hugging that inside plate pretty well right now. Cole Adams delivers some heat. We're behind him with a 0-1 count, 2 down. And just up and in, ball 1 for Adams. And Robertson set back in. He's ready to go. Adams, he's got himself set. And with the delivery, they're keeping Jace Manning down there active at that hot corner today. So he's playing himself a little bit deep right now in that dirt. Still a 1-2 count. Adams set. And fastball low and away. A 2-2. I expect to see some more heat from Adams. Just a little bit outside, and Connor Davis just throws just a little bit out of Adams' reach. All right. As Adam gets himself set and delivers. And another strikeout to end the inning. With that, Fleming County ends with no runs, no hits, and 2 strikeouts for Cole Adams. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
And welcome back here at the Addy. We are bottom of the first. Boyd County has a good outing in that first inning, holding Fleming County to 0 runs, 0 hits, with 2 strikeouts from Cole Adams. Real quick, we'll go over the starting lineup for Fleming County as they warm up. Leading off for Fleming County, Preston Cropper at shortstop. Second, Jet Martin playing second. Third, Austin Robertson playing first base. On the bump tonight and batting cleanup, Tyler Dales. Followed up by Trevor Plank behind the plate. In right field, Connor Allen, followed up by Branson Hawkins in center field. Riker Bannister at third base, and Caleb McIntyre in left field. So, got the throw down, and we are getting set up for the home team's first at bat of the night. Leading off for Boyd County senior Josh Kelly, and let me tell you, this kid is had a great career, not just for Boyd County baseball, but Boyd County athletics in general. You ask him to do something, and the kid can do it all. So Josh, for the year, is batting .333 with just, oh, wait a second. This is the Round County game. So he was 1 for 3 for Round County whenever the 2A section. Josh is batting .417 on the season with 15 hits and 8 walks. So a great leadoff man. And Coach Connley doing what he loves to do best is playing that small ball game. And we don't really get to see many bunts anymore, but if you watch a Boyd County game, you can almost expect to see multiple. Hard hit ball to second base. And the throw to first is good, and Kelly sits down to bring up Slater. Slater, the Alabama commit, having a solid season himself as well, batting .500 for the year, and he was absolutely ripping the ball down in Myrtle Beach. So let's hope he's able to bring that back, as first pitch delivered is a strike. Grant kind of, shaking his head a little bit. He really wanted that one. Outside, got a 1-1 count for Slater. And as Dales delivers, foul ball back behind the plate from Slater, bringing it to a 1-2 count. Slater with a solid hit in between the left field, center field gap. He's looking for 3, and he got tripped up. Looks like he may have pulled something right there in his right quad while trying to go for 3. He's nursing that right now, as Coach Austin Hunter goes out to check on him. He seems to be moving around pretty well, and if there's anything I know about Grant, he's going to do everything he can to be out there on the baseball field. There is no quit in that kid, especially within the lines of the diamond. And so Coach Hunter's walking away, and he's staying out there, so looks to be that he's A-okay. That now brings up our DH, Alex Maynard. And hitting .313 on the season with 7 RBIs, and he's in a great position to get the Lions their first run of the evening as he fouls that one back off. 0-1 count, 1 out, runner on second base as Dale checks the runner. Oh, we have a time behind home plate. Looks like we are getting a courtesy runner for Slater. That is Evan Williams coming out to run.
Pitch running for Boyd County, number 18, Evan Williams.
The sophomore. So, hope everything's going good for Grant as he took that little tumble coming around second. Dales delivers a ball, counts 1-1, 1 out. Bottom of the first. Dales takes the sign, checks the runner, sets, delivers, and Maynard with a hit by pitch. And he wore that pretty well. I don't think we're going to have to rub any dirt on that one. That's his 7th hit by pitch of the season, leading the team. And boy will do anything to be able to get on base. And that's, in my book, a team player. Will do anything and everything to get that pitcher out of rhythm. And you see a guy get hit once, that's a hard thing to come back from as a pitcher. Brady Coleman now stepping into the box. Number 4 hitter. Has the only home run for the Lions this season, batting .281. And that home run was a great walk-off mercy hit down at Myrtle Beach this past week. Oh, pass ball, runners move forward. Now we have a 2-0 count, runners on second and third with 1 out in the bottom of the first. And as Coach Connley said, he wanted to come in and get runs early and attack the strike zone early from the pitching standpoint. And so far, they've set themselves up perfectly for that. Oh, another pass ball by Fleming County brings in Evan Williams to score the first run of the game for the Lions. Gives us a 3-0 count with a runner on third. And right now, if I'm Brady Coleman, I'm waiting for my pitch for this one. Dale sets, gets ready to deliver. And that was a pitch that Coleman liked. And, you know, he wanted it. As he shook his head afterwards, and he knows he's not going to get another pitch like that. 3-1 as Dales gets himself set. All right, a swing and a miss by Coleman brings the count to 3-2. And he's not even paying any mind to Alex Maynard over there at third base. Yeah, he's able to keep his vision on him from his position as a right-handed pitcher, but he's not even giving him the time of day with a look as Coleman goes down with a swinging strikeout for the second out of the inning. Lions lead 1-0 against Fleming County, which brings up Brody Biggs, who is batting .424 on the season with 14 hits and 8 RBIs. And as he gets a strike on the outside corner from Dales. And Dales delivers. Looked to be in about the same position as that last pitch, called a ball. So we have a 1-1 count, 2 outs with a runner on third. As Biggs gets himself set, as well as Dales. And a foul ball back from Biggs brings it to a 1-2 count still with 2 outs. Biggs choking up on the bat just a little bit and scooting up in the box to get ready for Dell's approach. just a little inside. Biggs about wore that one on the elbow as well. Brings it to a 2-2 count. And just a little outside brings it to a full count for Brody Biggs. And right now, I can hear it now as my old coach Jeremiah Shear would say, base hit, ball 4. And that's exactly what we got. Which now brings up Jace Manning. And not only is he the quarterback, the boy can handle the hot corner and can deliver the heat. Jace for the season is batting .409 with 9 hits and 8 walks on the season. So a great opportunity now for him to drive in some more runs for the Lions. Dales gets himself set. Fastball up and away for ball 1 of the at-bat. Now, if I'm Coach Connley, I might be moving Biggs down. A little off-speed pitch up high, ball 2. And they're keeping an eye on Biggs over there, so we may not get to see him make an advance to second base. All right, first strike of the at-bat brings it to a 2-1 count, and Manning appears to be ready and set with Dale's delivery. All right, and there goes Biggs, and a fake throw to the pitcher to try to get Maynard there at third, and way to be heads up there by Maynard. Even if they threw the ball down, I think Biggs would have made it safely. So it brings it to a 2-2 count. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Lions lead 1-0, bottom of the first. And strike 3, swing and a miss by Jace Manning. That brings it to the end of the inning. The Lions leave 2 on base. And so after 1, it's 1-0. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And welcome back to the Larry here in Cannonsburg as the Boyd County Lions lead the Fleming County Panthers 1-0, top 2 of the Section 6 2A state tournament. Winner of this game plays tomorrow at Estill against Estill for the Section 6 championship. Winner of that game will then travel down to Owensboro this Friday and to play Nelson County at 12:30. Also, just a reminder for people looking at old schedules, there was a home game scheduled for Ashland for tomorrow. That game has been rescheduled for next Friday. So the Ashland game that was scheduled for tomorrow has been postponed, rescheduled for next Friday. All right. Leading off for the Panthers is Tyler Dales, the pitcher. And foul ball right off the backstop, near the Boyd County dugout. Shoots right back out to Cole Adams. He wants a new ball. I don't blame him. I'm sure that brick roughed that up pretty good. As he gets set to deliver, and just a little bit inside brings the count to 1-1. All right, and here we go. Dales hits a shot right into right center. Biggs tracking it down. Dale's looking for 3, held up at 2 as the Lions get it in on the relay throws. And Kelly gets it into Adams. As we get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, it is
Fleming County, number 14.
Brody Jones, number 14.
Now batting the catcher, number 13, Trevor Plank.
Now up for Fleming County, the catcher, Trevor Plank. Let's see how Cole Adams handles his first on-base runner of the evening. Home plate umpire calls time. We're going to reset and get back at it. As Adams sets up in his delivery, gets set, looks back at the runner, Plank with a bunt, and Adam threw it right up in at him and made contact with the bat, and that's a foul ball. So runner goes back to second, and Plank has his hands feeling it. He's shaking it off, and I'm sorry, Bubby, but it ain't going to go away with that, just that, and it's going to be there for a while. But you'll remember next time to keep it back, because it only takes once, especially whenever you have a guy like Cole Adams throwing 90-plus miles an hour at you. All right, sets up for a bunt again, gets him with the pickoff move, caught him, and we just missed the tag. First base playing deep for the bunt. They're trying to get that runner at third. Jace Manning is ready for that throwdown. It looks like Adams has the third base side of the bunt play. And we got strike 2. So let's see if they switch up anything here as we have a 0-2 count with 0 outs, runner on second for Plank. All right, he's got the swing in motion. And Cole Adams let that sail just a little bit, and he's telling Connor Davis that was my bad. I'll get it down next time. So as Adams delivers, gets the sign from Davis, looks back at the runner at second, and strike 3. Swing and a miss right there by Plank, which will now bring up the right fielder, Connor Allen.
Now batting right fielder, number 3, Connor Allen.
So far in 1 1/3 innings pitch, Cole Adams has 3 strikeouts. So he's keeping up with his ratio of strikeouts to innings pitched. Adams with another pickoff move to second. Didn't attack on that one, but he's letting that runner know I haven't forgot about you, and you're not going to get to third base. Infield takes their call from the dugout. Another bunt coming from Fleming County. Taking a play out of Coach Connley's own playbook, playing that small ball. And me and Coach Preston today were talking about that it's still a part of the game, and as much as people may not like it, it can help you win some ball games. And as Allen gets called for the strike as the ball was outside of the zone, but he didn't bring back the bat in time. So we have a 1-1 count with 1 out, runner on second. As Adams gets himself set and delivers. And we have a golf ball swing right there by Allen as he throws the ball down and low and inside. So brings the count to 1-2. I expect to see a little bit of off speed right here. Oh, nope, went right back to the heater. And another strikeout for Adams on the evening. All right, that gives us 2 outs for the inning and brings up Branson Hawkins, the center fielder, up to bat. As he gets a sign from the dugout and adjust his uniform. And he's up as close to the box as he can possibly get and as far back as he can to try to get used to Adams' speed. Got time called behind the plate. Just a little bit outside there by Adams. He's trying to work that zone and try to honestly establish where it is, because it has been, I wouldn't say inconsistent, but it's some pitches that have been in the same spot haven't been called. So he's just trying to figure out what he's able to work with behind the plate. Ooh, man, as Hawkins wanted that pitch outside and away, brings the count to 2-0. With 2 outs, runner still at second base. He hasn't been able to move since the leadoff double of the inning. Woo! And got Hawkins doing a little dancing right there in the plate, and he's taking a deep breath and exhaling because he just had 90 miles an hour go right at his hips. While that pass ball allows the runner to move from second to third and also gives a 3-0 count to Hawkins. So Hawkins looking for a base hit ball 4 right here, and he got his ball 4 as Adams throws it just a little bit high. With Hawkins being walked, we see a mound visit coming up from Coach Frank Connley. Coming up there, he's just telling Cole, hey, we're not going to think about the past batters. We need to focus on what is happening now. And, we're just here to throw strikes. So let's not think about it. We're just here out to play some ball. And we just need 1 more out, and let's get out and get the bats rolling. And as Coach leaves the mound, they all seem to be pretty happy and loose out there on the field, as they seem to be laughing and smiling amongst each others. All right.
Now batting for Fleming County, number 12, third baseman Riker Bannister.
We have Riker Bannister now up for the Panthers. We have a runner on first and third with a 1-0 lead by the Boyd County Lions right now. Top of the second. 2 outs. Oh, pickoff move to first base. Didn't get him. Trying to keep him honest. And, whenever you got these first and third situations in high school, they tend to lean a little heavy trying to get to second base and get that catcher to throw the ball down. First pitch, strike 1, swing and a miss. by Bannister. And Hawkins acting as if he was going, trying to get Connor Davis to bite on that throwdown. As Adams gets himself set, delivers from the big lefty, strike 2. All right, and Adams, he delivers, gets himself ready, just a little high. He's releasing that ball just a little too early, letting that sail, brings the count to 2-2 with 2 outs, runners on first and third. Oh, batter calls time, and I expect nothing else but a heater right here from Adams. That is his peanut butter and jelly. That's his absolute go-to. And just a little bit outside, fouled off down the right field line. Bannister out here just staying alive. Adams delivers inside, strike 3, caught him looking. That will be how the inning ends. 1 hit, no runs, with 2 runners left on base for the Panthers. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Davis so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
And welcome back to the Larry in Cannonsburg. I'm Ian Wilburn. The Boyd County Lions lead 1-0 heading into the bottom of the second against Fleming County. And right now, the Cole Adams is getting his pitches down. He's had a little bit of struggle getting some across the plate that last little bit, but he was, after the mound visit, was able to get under control and execute those strikes. Now up for bat for the Lions is Connor Davis, the catcher. And you talk about another kid that is multi-talented. He plays football, soccer, baseball, you name it all, as he pops it up to third base. Let's see if they have enough room over there to make a play, and they do. As he runs over his catcher, Riker Bannister. So, first out of the inning for the Lions.
Number 14, Caleb Kelly.
Brings up Caleb Kelly now at bat. Another senior for the Lions. And for the season, is batting .321 with 9 hits and 4 hit by pitches. So another one of those kids that will do anything that he can to get on base. As he gets a 2-0 count, Dales winds up and delivers up and in to make it a 3-0 count. Now Kelly's just thinking base hit ball 4 for this next pitch. And just a little bit of off speed that went outside. He's got himself ready and waiting for his pitch. And pops up again to the pitcher. Pitcher's calling for it and catches it for out number 2 of the inning. And so 2 quick outs for the Lions right there. We had 5 pitches for the inning so far, 2 outs. So now the number 9 hitter, Cam May. And you talk about a speed demon. And he hits it right over second baseman's head. And what a play made by Jet Martin right there, running backwards to catch that ball. And so that will be the 3rd out of the inning. A very quick bottom of the 2nd for the Lions. Score remains 1-0. Boyd County will be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And welcome back here at the Larry. The Boyd County Lions lead the Fleming County Panthers 1-0. Top of the 3rd. Coming into pitch for the Lions is Brody Biggs, another lefty. So lefty on lefty crime tonight. And great outing right there by Cole Adams. Ended up getting 5 strikeouts on the evening in 2 innings pitched. And right now you have to really manage your pitch count, and it was getting up there in the pitches. And if having a game tomorrow, and then if you win that game tomorrow, having to play Friday again, you got to have your options available. And the Lions played 6 games in 5 days last week, so just trying to keep these arms as fresh as possible for this 2A tournament, as we would love to go back-to-back. Leading off for Fleming County, number 9, Caleb McIntyre, the left fielder. As Biggs settles in and takes a breath and gets set for the windup and delivers. And first strike of the evening for Biggs. And he's ready to go. He's going to command this show. He's dialed in. Strike 2, fouled off by McIntyre, straight back. As Biggs gets his sign from Davis, gets in his windup, and another foul ball straight back by McIntyre. And Biggs comes in with a little off speed. Almost had McIntyre there. He was able to change up his swing and tip it and foul it straight back again. And Brody's definitely getting his work in right here by McIntyre. 4 pitches, 3 foul balls. And strike 3 with some outside and away heat. As McIntyre is giving Cropper some tips as he heads up to the plate. And that's always something that's hard to do, is adjust to a new pitcher after you got his timing down. As Brody, he throws hard, don't get me wrong, but whenever you're seeing 90 plus miles an hour coming at you, it's a little bit different than seeing, high 80s. As Biggs delivers it to make it a 1-1 count with 1 out. And he takes the pitch, gets in his windup, and strike 2 of the at-bat with some off speed. Biggs is ready, delivers. A little blooper out there in between short and left center, gets down over Josh Kelly as Cropper has his first hit of the evening. Man, great hit right there by Cropper. There's nothing defensively that we would have been able to do right there. Just a nice little blooper and no man's land. Biggs gets in the windup, picks off. No good. Just keeping Cropper over there, letting him know, hey, you're not getting a big lead. Biggs delivers from the windup, pop up straight up. Looks like it's out of play by Connor Davis's reaction. Brings it to a 0-1 count for Martin. Infield set up for a double play. Got the corners in as we move third base back. Biggs takes a look at first base, just a little low and inside as it kicks up the batter's box chalk. Makes it a 2-1 count. Biggs wants a new pitch. Didn't like that one. Gets set. Just a little inside. Looked good from my vantage point, but I'm also off to the angle a little bit. So I'm going to let Mike Sammons be the judge of that, as Biggs walks his first batter of the evening to bring runners to first and second, and bringing up Austin Robertson. Last at bat, struck out swinging on a 2-2 count. So
now batting first baseman, number 28, Austin Robertson.
Biggs getting himself settled, takes the pitch, checks his runners. Runner going to third, breaking ball, no throw to third base. Not sure if runner on first base missed a call right there or not, as Connor Davis is signaling out to the infield what the play call is. At this moment, I would almost guarantee Frank is going for a double play. Get out of this inning, get out of this jam, and let's get the bats rolling. And if there's anything I know, the Kelly twins, they'll get it rolling and started. As Big sets up for the 0-2 delivery. And a hard hit ball right back up the middle by Cam May, fielded as the Fleming County run scores of Preston Cropper, and now brings in runners on first and second for the Panthers with 1 out. Now up to bat, the cleanup man, Tyler Dales. Last at bat hit a double right into the gap. First pitch by Biggs is a strike. And Biggs has come at him with some off speed, and it is really throwing Dale's timing off. As like I said earlier, they were used to seeing this 90-mile-per-hour fastball coming at him as Biggs steps off and is trying to keep the runner at second honest. And Biggs delivers, and the ball hits Dales in the shin. We're going to get a courtesy runner for Dales. And as of right now, Coach Frank Connley is sitting still in the dugout. And nobody seems to be up and moving over in the bullpen. So he has faith in his boy, Brody Biggs, and without a doubt I do too. He's been in this jam before, and he knows how to get himself out of it. So infield set up for another double play as we brought the corners in, and the middle is still deep. First pitch just a little high. As we have a 1-0 count with the bases loaded for Fleming County. As Biggs delivers just outside, over in the right-hand batter's box right there. All right. Biggs likes his pitch, gets himself set, delivers, and looks to be just outside again, brings it to a 3-0 count. And, right now you've got to execute and get a strike across the plate and trust your boys behind you if they do hit the ball to field it and make the right play. And strike one called for the at-bat. Plank thought that he had earned ball 4 on that one as he started to take off his batting gloves and make his way down the first base line. Biggs delivers, and ball 4. Brings in a run for Fleming County, making it a 2-1 ball game, Fleming County. Bases are still loaded. And now we have a mound visit brought to you by Connor Davis, just trying to bring his teammates together and get himself out of this jam before any more damage can be done. Real quick, while we have our meeting going on, just a reminder, the Ashland game scheduled for tomorrow has been postponed to next Friday. And the winner of tonight plays at Estill County tomorrow against Estill for the 2A Section 6 championship and a trip to Owensboro on the line for Friday.
Batting right fielder number 3, Connor Allen.
Now batting for Fleming County is right fielder Connor Allen. Bases still loaded as he fouls that one off back towards the Fleming County dugout. And Biggs, he delivers and strike 2 of the at-bat. And strike 3, swinging a miss by Allen as he gets the second out of the inning. And it's always nice because it brings back a little bit of confidence. You know, you've got yourself in a pickle, and that is always a sigh or a big breath of relief whenever you can get that next out and get one more closer to getting out of this jam. As Biggs delivers and gets strike 1 of the at-bat, Branson Hawkins, the center fielder, up to bat. His last at-bat walked and got stranded on first base. We do have some action going on down in the bullpen. Not exactly sure who it is warming up, as my readers aren't that good. But we do see some movement going on over there as Biggs sets up for a 2-1 count, 2 outs, bases loaded as Fleming County leads Boyd County 2-1. Gets set, delivers, and just a bit outside, 3-1 count for Biggs and Hawkins. And batter called time right before the pitch was released, and he might be regretting that because I'm pretty sure that would have been ball 4 for Hawkins right there. Biggs taking a little bit of time to himself, catching his breath. And ball 4 brings in another run to make it 3-1 Fleming County. And it will bring up Riker Bannister to the plate.
Third baseman number 12, Riker Bannister.
So bases loaded for Bannister as Biggs gets himself set and delivers. Gave him a curveball that he wanted. He almost bit for it and laid off of it for strike 1. Another off-speed pitch inside, called for a strike. Looks like Bannister didn't agree with it by his reaction there. Still shaking his head for that second strike call. And a hard hit ball called foul down the line. That was over about 6 more inches. That would have cleared the bases right there for Bannister. As it was headed straight towards the foul pole. As Biggs gets himself set, delivers pitch, ball's in the dirt, blocked up by Connor Davis. Connor comes out in front of the mound, tells Biggs, hey, take a breath. Brody takes his breath, gets set, takes the pitch. Curveball, pops it up to the Kelly twins. Which one's going to take it? And it is going to be Caleb for out number 3 of the evening. After that, Boyd County is down 3-1 on Fleming County after 3 runs scored by Fleming County in the top of the third on 3 hits. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how Biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And welcome back here in the Larry in Cannonsburg. I'm Ian Wilburn. Bottom of the third, Lions are trailing 3-1 on Fleming County. And that last inning, we've seen a little bit of struggle getting the ball across the plate, getting some strikes established. And Fleming County capitalized on it. They had the bases loaded from the get-go, and they took advantage of that. Now we just got to see how the Lions respond offensively. So set up to bat, and the bottom of the third will be Josh Kelly, Grant Slater, and Alex Maynard. So top of the lineup, 1, 2, 3 for the Lions. And it also looks as if Fleming County is keeping Dales out there. And we're getting down to business as the throwdown has happened. Fleming County's doing their small team meeting at the mound. And we now have Josh Kelly coming up to bat. And third base playing on the grass. And he knows that Coach Connley loves to play that small ball, especially with the Kellys. As Dales delivers strike 1 of the at-bat. And as he attacks pitch number 2 of the at-bat, fouls it off behind his home dugout. Brings a 0-2 count. Got to protect the plate here. Dales is going to come at you with whatever he has in his arsenal. Second baseman thought that was a strike as it's called a ball outside. Kelly gets himself set as Dale winds up and delivers. And, ooh, I thought that hit him. I'm pretty sure I saw the jersey move on the front sleeve, but they said he didn't. So 2-2 count. Dales delivers, gets a strike 3, looking on Kelly. That now brings up Evan Williams, not Grant Slater. I forgot that he got pulled after pulling his quad coming around second on his base hit. So now we have Evan Williams batting. And good eye there by Williams. Makes the count 2-0 with 1 out. Hard hit ball right up middle, straight to the second baseman. He lobs it over to the first base, out number 2 of the inning. That now brings up Alex Maynard to at bat. Lions trying to get something going here. Second inning ended fairly quickly on about 9 pitches. So the top of the third lasted a good little bit for the Lions, so they are trying to get back into the groove and command this ball game. As the ball is in the dirt for ball 2, brings it to a 2-1 count for Alex Maynard. Looks like the catcher's backstrap came undone, so getting some equipment fixed while we wait. Just a reminder, the winner of the game tomorrow to win the winner of the Section 6 championship will travel down to Owensboro to play Nelson County this Friday at 12:30. That will not be broadcasted on YouTube or over radio, but if you're willing and able to make the trip down to Owensboro for the 2A championship or the 2A tournament, it is a wonderful complex to be able to go to and attend. As our equipment is taken care of, Maynard steps in for a 2-1 count with 2 outs in the inning. Trying to get something started here for Boyd County. Makes it a 3-1 count, just outside and away. And Dales winds up, delivers, and Maynard fouls that one back off behind the home dugout, making it a full count. So now let's just get a base hit, ball 4. And another hit by pitch for Maynard. Like I said earlier, leading the team with 7, now make it 8. He'll do anything he can to get on base, and if that means he's got to wear it, he will. Now I just got to find him at school tomorrow and ask him how he's feeling. So now Brady Coleman's coming up to bat, the number 4 hitter, as Dales is trying to pick from his assortment of baseballs from Mike Sammons. Maynard gets a good lead off at first base. Dales doesn't look him over. Outside, ball 1. Dale has set up in the windup, checks over at first base, delivers to Coleman, ball 2. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Maynard get a good jump right here. There we go. He's looking for 3. Oh, he's went about halfway. Let's see how this throw goes, and he's back. That's the great thing about this backstop here at Boyd County. It's so deep, and yet the ball doesn't bounce off in a bunch of different directions, so it gives the runner plenty of time to get around the base if there's any pass ball. And ball 4 straight balls by Dales brings Coleman to first base. That's now Boyd County runners on first and second, bringing up Brody Biggs. And he's a power hitter, and if he can connect the bat on the ball, he's going to do some damage. So Biggs batting for the year is 2-2-2. Let me go through all these nifty little notes I got as he sends one to center field, and it is tracked down by Hawkins to end the inning, making it 3-1 after 3. Fleming County leads Boyd County. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg as the Lions are trailing the Fleming County Panthers 3-1 after 3. Right now, we still have Brody Biggs in for the Lions for pitching. Starting out was Cole Adams, who had a good outing, 5 strikeouts on 2 innings pitched, and followed up with Biggs' appearance in the 3rd. Lions struggled a little bit getting the ball across the plate that inning, but held the damage to only 3 runs. Right now they just need to get the bats alive and get some runners across home plate. As leading off for Fleming County is the 9-hitter who led off the 3rd inning, Caleb McIntyre. So let's hope we don't have a repeat of last inning. As Biggs delivers, and McIntyre gets a bunt down straight to Biggs, and he gets it over to Coleman for a 1-3 outing. And great job by McIntyre getting the ball down right there. Just a little too much oomph on it, and sent it straight back to Biggs to get it right over to Coleman at first base. So now that Biggs has his footing under him from that previous inning, I expect to see big things out of him.
The shortstop, number 2, Preston Cropper.
Now to the leadoff batter, Preston Cropper. As Biggs gets in his windup, delivers another bunt, and Salmons claims that he went. Third base coach wants them to check it, and they're not unable to. Brings it to a 0-1 count. Now a 0-2 count. To Cropper. Looks down to get the sign from third base coach. Gets it, and Biggs is ready to deliver. Fouls the ball off. Didn't really know if he wanted to swing at that one or not. Still a 0-2 count with 1 out, top of the 4th for the Lions. Biggs with a curveball that hit straight up the middle to Josh Kelly, and he catches that for the 2nd out of the inning. He just happened to be set up in the right place at the right time as that ball was hit directly at his feet. Up now for the Panthers, Jet Martin, as the first pitch is a swing and a miss with some more off speed. And Martin fouls that ball off down the right field line. Makes it a 0-2 count. And Martin sends that ball to center field. Cam Mays tracking it down like the safety he is, brings it in. Can of corn into the inning. With that, the Panthers go 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs scored. Top of the 4th. With this, the Lions will be up to bat with their 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg. Bottom of the 4th, the Lions trail Fleming County 3-1 after 3.5 innings played. We are going to see Coleman, Biggs, and Manning up for the Lions in this 4th inning, and hopefully we can see the bats start rolling as we've had some quick outings these past couple innings as we've went out 1, 2, 3 the past 2 innings. So not given a lot of rest for our guys pitching and given too much time for the boys over on Fleming County as Manning approaches the plate.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for Boyd County, third baseman number 4, Jace Manning.
Dales delivers, ball high to open the at-bat for Manning. 1-0 count. If we can get this inning rolling or start it off good, I have a good feeling for the Lions as they're coming into the core of their lineup. Dales delivers, makes it a 2-1 count. Dales winds up, delivers ball 3 to Manning. Manning watches strike 2 come across the plate from Dales. And he's ready to go. Dales with the windup. Manning, hard hit ball to first base. Let's see if he can beat it out. Oh, and a diving play by Robertson right there to secure the out. Great hustle by both individuals right there. There's nothing you can do about that. Now to bat for the Lions, Connor Davis, the catcher. And for the season, Davis is batting .281. And so, great opportunity for us to get on base right here as we have a 1-1 count right there as it's even up. Oh, 2-1, my bad. And Connor Davis takes that one off the hip and goes down to first base. Now we will see Caleb Kelly.
Second baseman number 14, Caleb Kelly. Courtesy runner for Boyd County, Isaac Leeper.
Leeper in running for Connor Davis. And a hard hit ball down the left field line by Caleb Kelly secures him a single, moves over Leeper to second, and brings up Cam May to bat.
Center fielder number 10, Cam May.
All right. And Cam May steps back into the batter's box after receiving his instructions from Coach Connley. Dales gets himself set. Pickoff move to second, and Leeper is back in time. Trying to do a little diversion there with the shortstop and the second baseman. Leap thought he was safe whenever the shortstop left, but the second baseman had snuck up behind him. First base expecting a bunt with Coach Connley's small ball approach, which I wouldn't put it past him. Strike 1 on Cam May. Cam got the call from Coach Connley. He's got a huge hole in the center of the infield. Second base is almost playing where first base is set up. And then, of course, as I say that, he moves back to his original position. .02 on May as Dales gets set. Delivers, and a hard hit ball right up the middle. That should be scoring Leeper. Leeper runs through the sign and scores. Kelly comes to third, runs back as Dales was able to recover the ball. And a good hard hit ball right there by Cam May as he ends up at second base with 1 out in the inning. Now we see Cropper making a appearance to the mound to speak with Dales. And I don't foresee him taking him out, as he's pitched a great game so far. And he's just got himself in a little predicament right now with runners on second and third and the top of the lineup coming up. So Boyd County in the spot where they want to be right now, with top of the lineup coming up with Josh Kelly, and we have Caleb Kelly on third base and Cam May on second base. So a great opportunity for the Lions to do some damage and make their mark right here in this inning. All right. No pitching changes. We're done, so we will still maintain Dales on the bump for Fleming County. And Josh Kelly steps into the plate. 1 out, runners on second and third, with an opportunity to tie or send this game ahead. And Dales delivers strike 1 of the at-bat. Kelly's last at-bat, a strikeout looking. Dales gets ready, delivers, and Kelly reaching out, fouls it off behind the right field line. Kelly gets himself ready, set up. Dales delivers, and swing and a miss, strike 3 for Josh Kelly. That's second out of the inning for the Lions, which now brings up Evan Williams.
Left fielder number 18, Evan Williams.
Williams in for Slater, who tweaked something coming around second base in the first inning. Dales delivers, ball 1 high. Coach Connley telling Evan Williams to stay in the box and attack. Strike 1 for Williams, just caught that corner as it crossed the plate. Williams playing a little bit out of his comfort zone tonight. Typically is the courtesy runner. Oh, ball 2 of the at-bat. Dales gets the pitch, delivers, ball 3 for the at-bat. Williams being calm and collected, not letting the moment get to him, as he has a 3-1 count with 2 outs, runners on second and third. Lions trail right now 3-2. Ball 4, which will bring the bases loaded with Alex Maynard up to at bat. Maynard so far tonight, 2 plate appearances, 2 hit by pitches. So he's been able to get on base. Now let's just see if he's able to make some contact here with the ball and get the Ducks off the pond. So as Dales gets himself set up, delivers, ball outside, and the left-handed batter's box right there. He's really got himself thrown off this inning with these runners being put on. Ball 2. All right. Dales is getting the pitch, gets himself set, delivers, and another ball just outside, 3-0. And if I'm Alex Maynard, I'm making sure this is my meat pitch, and or I'm going to make sure that it's a strike too, if I'm swinging. Dales delivers, and strike 1 of the at-bat. Maynard's seen it. He's ready for it. Now it's just time to capitalize. Ooh, and a swing and a miss right there. That was his pitch, as it makes it a full count, bases loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Lions trailing 3-2. And you won't believe it, but Alex Maynard got hit by yet another pitch. That is the 3rd one of the evening for Maynard, and his 9th of the season, leading the team. And looks like Fleming County's coach is coming out to talk to Mike Sammons to really figure out what exactly is going on right there. So base is still loaded. Now it's a tie ball game, and we have our cleanup hitter Brady Coleman up to bat. So, not sure what their conversation was about down there at home plate, but seemed to be cordial as both left smiling. Brady Coleman stepping into the box. Bases loaded, 0-0 count as Dales looks to get the pitch. And Coleman is looking to rip that ball off its cover right there with how hard of a swing that he had. So strike 1 of the at-bat. And Dales delivers, and an off-speed pitch outside catches the corner for strike 2. So I'm going to see Coleman choke up a little bit and get ready for Dales' arsenal that he has stashed away. And Coleman pops that one up into shallow left center, and it is caught by Cropper as we leave the bases loaded. Now, the Lions were able to score 2 runs on 2 hits, and leaving 3 runners on base. Boyd County able to tie it up 3-3 here in the bottom of the 4th. So after this, we'll be top of the 5th with the Lions out to pitch. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick six for 19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for 19.99. Pick six for 19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick six.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
Six!
Pick 6.
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick six meal for two for 19.99.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg as the Boyd County Lions take on the Fleming County Panthers in the 2A Section 6 region or semifinal game. Winner of this game heads to Estill County tomorrow to take on the Estill County Engineers. And winner of that game will go down to Owensboro on Friday to play Nelson County at 12:30. Brody Biggs still on the mound for the Lions, and he, like I said earlier, he got himself in a pickle in that third inning. He was able to get himself out of it, establish himself, and now he's back to his calm, cool self and attacking the strike zone as he delivers for the first pitch of the fifth inning to Robertson. The number 3 hitter. For strike one of the at-bat. Biggs gets in his wind-up, delivers, bounces it just in front of home plate for ball 2. And I'll tell you, just if you didn't know that his brother wasn't on the team anymore, you'd think that Jake was up here pitching just by how much they look and act alike out on the baseball field. As Brody delivers for strike 2, just on the inside corner, brings it to a 2-2 count, 0 outs, top of the 5th. Biggs delivers, and ball 3 in the dirt. Biggs gets his sign, winds up, delivers, foul ball by Robertson. Coleman trying to track it down, unable to. Biggs winds up, delivers to Robertson, to the third base coach. Another foul ball, full count, still 0 outs. And Robertson able to get a blooper down into right field as they're able to get it in quickly. So that gives Robertson at first base, bringing up the cleanup man, the pitcher, Tyler Dales. And out there in right field making that play was Cole Adams. Dales fouls that one off down to the third base side for strike 1 of the at-bat. Dales getting his play call from his coach down at third. Biggs sets up, delivers, bunt by Dale straight back, popped it up into the net, brings it into an 0-2 count. I doubt we see him square around for a bunt this time around, especially being the 4-hitter. So Robertson gets a good little lead at first base. Big stares him down, delivers to home plate just a little bit inside. Brings it to a 1-2 count for Dales. Biggs checks the runner at first, steps off, doesn't like what he sees, resets. Still has a 1-2 count here on Dales. Biggs delivers. Ball 2 just a wee bit outside. As Biggs gets set, winds up, and a foul ball directly behind home plate. 2-2 count. And Biggs has the pitch as Dales takes time, steps out of the box, comes back in. Biggs looking down that runner at first, delivers, and ball 3 of the at-bat. Full count now. Going to see that runner moving. You might see Biggs try to do a fake delivery to home for a pickoff move right here. Try to catch that runner leaning. Strike 3, and a throw down to get him, and he's safe. Just missed the tag right there was Josh Kelly. Just led a little bit too much right there on the throw down by Connor Davis. However, first out of the inning, and the runner got moved over to second base. Now batting for Fleming County, number 13, Trevor Plank. Josh Kelly out there trying to see where he missed the tag at. He thought he had him. Plank calls time. Looks like the umpire out there told him that Robertson got his feet in just before the tag. Plank would have got hit by the pitch right there, but his natural reaction was to turn to not get hit, and they ended up catching the barrel of the bat. So makes it a 0-1 count. Runner on second. As Big checks him down, delivers to home plate. Plank able to pull back the bunt in time for ball number 1 of the at-bat. Connor Davis going out to check with Brody Biggs. Have a quick little talk with him. Just a short word of encouragement, and we're back and ready to go. Biggs checks his runner at second, delivers to home plate, and plunks Plank that time around. So he didn't get him on the previous pitch, but next time around he caught it. So that now brings us to runners on first and second. And we have Connor Allen, the right fielder, coming up to bat. His 2 at-bats for the evening, he's struck out both times swinging. So 0-0, 1 out. Runners on first and second, tie ball game, 3-3. Biggs delivers. Breaking ball inside. About caught, Allen. To make it a 1-0 count. Allen calls time. Re-enters the box. Biggs is ready. Checks his runner at second. Checks him again. Delivers to home plate. Strike one. And Biggs' pitch count is getting up there, so we might see some action up here in the bullpen starting here soon for the Lions. Biggs delivers strike two of the at-bat. And the Boyd County dugout is not. Actually, that's the Fleming County dugout. The Fleming County dugout is alive and well, and that is strike three for Biggs as Allen strikes out for the third time tonight, swinging. So, second out of the inning, and now we are brought up to bat is Branson Hawkins, the center fielder. So Biggs gets the sign, checks his runner at second. Hawkins steps out. Biggs delivers in the dirt. Ball one. Hawkins tonight in his 2 trips to the plate has walked both times. I'm pretty sure all have been on 4 straight balls. So let's see if we can keep him off the base path as Hawkins calls times as Biggs delivers. And that just shows you how locked in Brody is. He's looking directly at that mid. He's not paying attention to anybody else. He is zoned in, tunnel vision on that mid, ball to mid. Breaking ball called for ball 2. I know one thing, even from up here, I was wanting to swing at that one, and I haven't even picked up a bat in 15 years. So it was a great pitch by Biggs. As he delivers for strike 1 of the at-bat. 2-1 count, 2 outs in the inning, runners on first and second. It's a tie ball game, top of the 5th inning. Winner of this game gets to go to Estill County tomorrow to play the Section 6 2A championship, as they were able to call time again. And this is probably getting to Biggs. He's getting to his windup, and by the time he's able to get going, they've called time, and he's not able to execute it. Biggs delivers in for strike 2, threw it right past him with a heater. Brings it to a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runner still on first and second. Biggs rings him up looking with a breaking ball to end the inning, as the Lions are able to limit the Panthers to 1 hit, 2 runners on base, and no runs scored in the top of the 5th. With this coming up, we will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up or 5, 6, and 7, my bad, for the Lions coming up in the bottom of the inning. We'll be right back after this with the Board County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg as the score is tied up. Boyd County 3, Fleming County 3, with a trip to the championship for the Section 6 2A baseball tournament is on the line for tomorrow, as Fleming County is still maintaining Dales as their pitcher, and he's put on a solid outing tonight. Hasn't really struck out a bunch of people or done anything spectacular. He's just able to really just keep his attack going, from there on, it's a good game from him. And leading off is Biggs. Had a little surprise visitor there in Coach Pete Fraley. Threw me off my game right there. But Fleming County is preparing for tomorrow by keeping Cropper off the mound in hopes to being able to use him against Estill if they are able to come out on top. Biggs takes ball 2 of the at-bat. Dales delivers, and ball 3 up high on Biggs. And Biggs, I can tell you right now, if he can get a hold of one, he'll send that thing out. And strike 1, he thought it was ball 4. He was ready to go, send that bat down the runway, but he's back for the at-bat. Swing, pops up into foul territory. Third baseman and left fielder unable to track it down. He put his wheels on right there as he was turning second base. Got a full count now. Get a base hit, ball 4 right here. That's what Coach Hunter is telling Brody as he's coming in. Brody's taking his time getting back, trying to catch his breath. Full count. Dale delivers from the windup. Attacks and rings him up looking. Coach Connley not happy with Brody keeping the bat on his shoulder. That brings up Jace Manning, third baseman. Last at bat, grounded out to the first baseman. He hit a rocket to him and just got beat out by him just barely. And both of them diving down there at first base. Jace, hard hit ball to third base. And it is handled and thrown over for the second out of the inning. That will now bring up Connor Davis to at bat the catcher for the Lions. And Dales delivers the first pitch, ball outside. And Davis fouls second ball back. Makes it a 1-1 count, 2 outs for the Lions. Dales gets ready for the windup, and just a strike outside for Davis as it makes the count 1-2. Dales winds up, delivers, and hard hit foul ball straight back by Connor Davis right there. And Connor's going to be aggressive here no matter what the count is. Just Dales had set him up where the first 2 strikes had been in this at-bat and just a little bit more outside trying to get him to chase it. Connor lays off, makes it a 2-2 count. Now, same play, same pitch. Connor fouls off down first base sideline. Dales delivers, and Davis with a moonshot and tracked down by Hawkins and left center to bring the inning to an end. Lions score no runs on no hits and no runners left on base. After 5 innings, the score is 3-3, Fleming County, Boyd County. Bringing up Fleming County's 8, 9, and 1 hitters here at the top of the 6th. We'll be right back with Boyd County Sports Network right after.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for 2.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Davis so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
And welcome back here at Cannonsburg here at the Larry. Boyd County, Fleming County tied up after 5 innings of play, 3-3. Brody Biggs still on the mound for the Lions. He's been on there since the 3rd inning. Connor Davis coming in from his at-bat. Get ready for the throwdown here. And we'll have some Boyd County baseball lined up for us. So just a reminder for anybody tuning in here late, the ball game scheduled with Ashland tomorrow has been rescheduled for next Friday. So the ball game scheduled for tomorrow against Ashland has been rescheduled for next Friday. Biggs delivers first pitch of the inning, ball 1-2. Ryder, Bannister. Breaking ball up high for strike 1. As Biggs sets up, delivers for ball 2, just a little bit high and outside. And I'll tell you what, as the sun is set here at the Larry, the temperatures have dropped tremendously. As it was a crisp 80 degrees, it's now good and chilly out here at the Larry. As Biggs throws for ball 3, making the count 3-1. No outs, no runners on. Biggs winds up, delivers, and strike 2, making it a full count. Bannister thought he had ball 4, had sent the bat onto the on-deck circle and was about halfway down the first base line. Biggs winds up and gets him swinging on the pitch outside. And that's exactly what we needed right there. First time in a while that the Lions were able to send it around the horn. So that's always a good feeling when you're in the infield. Unless you're the poor first baseman, as you know, they always get left out. So now we have Caleb McIntyre, the 9-hitter, up to bat for Fleming. His last at-bat was a bunt back to the pitcher that we were able to put out. And Biggs throws one in the dirt right in front of the pitcher to make it a 1-0 count. And Biggs throws for ball 2 outside. McIntyre receives his instructions from third base coach. Biggs has his pitch, winds up, delivers. He's having a little bit of trouble getting it across the plate, and they seem to be bouncing right there in front of it, making it a 3-0 count for Biggs. McIntyre set up, ball 4, sent him down. Now he's looking to possibly take 2 with that pass ball. Connor Davis doing a good job getting back and getting the ball. Coach Connley coming out to speak with Biggs. We haven't had any action in the bullpen, so don't expect to see a pitching change, as Coach has a ton of faith and confidence in his boys. He knows that he is possibly, if not the best bullpen in the state, one of them, and he knows that he can rely on them without a doubt in any situation that he puts them in. And I almost guarantee that Brody looked out there and told him, "I got it, Coach. Don't worry." So, sets up for our leadoff batter, Preston Cropper, with 1 out, runner on first. Biggs checks the runner, delivers to home plate, strike 1. So, last at bat for Cropper was a line out directly to Josh Kelly. Cropper takes ball 1 from Biggs. As they throw the ball over to first base, and he is able to make it back in time. And that's the great thing about these lefties. They can make it so hard to figure out if you're throwing a pickoff or not. Ball gets back past Connor Davis. The runner is able to advance up to second. Took a turn to look for 3. Was unable to. Big steps off the mound. Oh, nope. Coach Connley is making another visit to the mound. And we are going to see a pitching change here with, looks like Jace Manning is getting moved to the bump. Cam May coming to second base. And Caleb Kelly getting moved to third base. That's looks to be the
Now pitching for Boyd County, number 4, Jace.
adjustments that Coach Connley has made. Brody Biggs going back out to right field where he started the game. Move Cole Adams over to center. And now we get to see Jace Manning, the junior Fairview transfer, come in and deliver for the Lions. One of 4 or 5 Lions that are hitting 90 on the radar gun. So, makes it very difficult for teams here in the 16th region to get accustomed to that when it's not just one guy, but multiple guys that are able to deliver the heat from the mound. And so as he gets loosened up, and with this temperature change, it's hard to get your arm ready again, especially after you get it loose at the beginning of the game. It gets going, and then you don't get hardly any balls hit to you or anything like that. So Jace is having to essentially go straight from cold into getting warmed up and having runners on first and second, or runners on second with the tie ball game. Jace set up in the stretch, takes a look back at the runner at second, delivers. Foul ball down the right field line into the bullpen for Boyd County. Makes it a 2-2 count. 1 out. Runner on second. Connor Davis calling time as he's letting Brody Biggs get back into position. Sounds like Fleming County's over here hitting some trash cans, trying to imitate the Houston Astros. And Cropper with a foul tip. I don't know what the deal is with the baseballs today, but they are actively checking them for, I would guess, cuts or any type of extra advantage that these kids would be able to use. Jace is getting his call from catcher Connor Davis, gets himself set, checks the runner at second base, checks him again, delivers to home, and ball hit to short, knocked down by Josh Kelly, unable to make a play, leaves it to runners at first and second base as that runner on second was unable to advance.
The second baseman, number 8, Jet Martin.
Now up to bat for the Panthers, the second baseman, number 8, Jet Martin. All right, and first pitch delivered by Manning is a strike. Manning gets his call, checks his runner at second, keeps on looking back, delivers to home, and strike 2. And Jace is feeling it. He is ready to go. He's ready to get the buses rolling and get on home. And this has been a big changeup from Brody Biggs to Jace Manning, even from Cole Adams to Jace Manning, as we had 2 lefties coming in. You know, Cole throws a little bit harder than Brody, and then you have Jace come in throwing just as hard as Cole, but from the right side compared to the left. Oh, 2 count, 1 out in the inning. Still a 3-3 ball game. Foul ball out back. Martin as far back in the box as he can get, trying to get every second he can with Manning throwing the ball. Manning checks the runner at second, delivers to home. Strike 3 swinging, out number 2 of the inning.
Number 28, first baseman, Austin Robertson.
Now up to bat, the 3-hole hitter, Austin Robertson. As he settles in, Jace gets the sign. Probably going to be a fastball by the way the calls have been rolling. Fastball up high. Jace gets the sign. Steps off. All right, Jace gets the sign again, checks his runner at second, delivers to home, And pass ball directly to Connor Davis. Had a good roll back to him, but not enough time to make a play. And smart by him to not try to force a play to be made. Looks like our McIntyre tweaked something while he was running into third base. With that pass ball, it moved the runners up to second and third with 2 outs, and Robertson having a 2-0 count. Through the third pitch of the at-bat behind his back. Thought I heard the ball hit the back of the bat behind his head, but I must be hearing things up here. Makes it a 3-0 count with 2 outs for strike 1 of the at-bat right there for Jace. Runners still on second and third. Tie ball game, 3-3. Jace going from the windup, delivers. Strike 2. You can tell Jace feels much more confident going from the windup compared to the stretch. All right, takes a deep breath. Gets his windup going, delivers, and ball 4. He thought he had strike 3, was marching off the field along with him and Kelly to bring the bases loaded with 2 outs. And we have Tyler Dales being brought to the plate.
Number 23, Tyler Dales.
So we have the cleanup batter with the bases loaded with 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Ball 1 high as Jace Manning delivers that. Jace still pitching out of the windup. Gets it going, delivers, strike 1. We have a 1-1 count. 2 outs. Dales with a soft hit ball up the middle to Caleb Kelly. Caleb Kelly throws it to first base where it's overthrown and allows 2 runs to score for Fleming County. Sent that one just a little wide to Brady Coleman over there at first base.
Courtesy runner for Fleming County, number 14, Brady Jones. Now batting number 13, Trevor Plank.
Now up to bat for the Panthers is number 13, Trevor Plank, the catcher. Manning gets the signal, delivers, ball 1. Davis sends the ball back. Manning gets set. Have runners on first and third. Manning delivers for ball 2 of the at-bat. Manning gets strike one for the at-bat right here. Just a little low, catching that corner right there. Manning gets set from the stretch, checks his runner. Ball fouled off of Connor Davis, and if there wasn't a net right here, would have hit me directly right back in the face. Now we've got a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Fleming County leads 5-3 over Boyd County. Jace sets and delivers, and swing and a miss for strike 3 of the inning, as that will conclude the top of the 6th inning. Fleming County able to score off of able to score 2 runs off of no hits and 1 error, along with some walks. So Boyd County trails Fleming County 5-3 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg at Larry Addington Field. Boyd County trails Fleming County 5-3 heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Right now we are seeing a pitching change from Tyler Dales to Austin Robertson. Dales threw 5 spectacular innings for the Panthers, and now him and Robertson have switched places at the pitcher's mound and first base. So we have, for the Lions, leading off for them will be Caleb Kelly, followed up by Cam May and Josh Kelly. So, great thing about the bottom half of our lineup is it's almost just like having 2 leadoff hitters. We have great batters 1 through 9. So, for any opponent, they have a tough time no matter where we are at in our lineup, as Robertson delivers the first pitch for ball 1 to Caleb Kelly. And Robertson winds up, delivers strike 1 to Kelly. Robertson winds up, and Kelly takes strike 2. He's scoot up in the box a little bit, getting ready for this approach, and that ball is down and low. Robertson winds up, delivers to Kelly for ball 3 of the at-bat. Makes it a full count. And Kelly trying to get a base hit, ball 4 right here. Get the Lions rolling and a good start. And solid base hit right up the middle into center field. Gets the Lions rolling by Caleb Kelly. Coming up to bat now for the Lions, number 10, center fielder Cam May. Just a sophomore and already making a huge impact here for the Lions. So Robertson delivers first pitch as a strike. As May and Kelly get their orders from Coach Connley. And Cam May fouls that pitch straight back. Oh-2 count for May, 0 outs. Runner on first base. Robertson checking the runner over at first base. Gets set. Delivers to home. And ball one of the at-bat. Makes it a 1-2 count. Robertson checks back over at Kelly. Kelly inches off a little bit more. Gets a good lead. Ball two delivered there by Robertson on Cam May. They check the swing, which even at that position, I don't know how or if you could make that call. May fouls this one back off behind the Boyd County dugout. Caleb Kelly, he is ready to roll down there at first base. He is getting a huge secondary lead whenever Robertson delivers. So I expect him to be ready to run. A little blooper up to first base. Able to keep Caleb Kelly at first and get the out of Cam May. Now up to bat for the Lions, number 13, Josh Kelly. The leadoff hitter. Take strike one from Robertson. Robertson delivers ball one just a little bit high. Robertson checks back Kelly. Kelly goes back and then goes right back to where he was. Kelly's running. Great jump by Kelly. Great throw by Plank. I believe he would have got him if the ball would have got there on time. But that's that small ball game that Coach Connley likes to play. He's getting his runner advanced up into scoring position to chip away at this lead. So Josh Kelly gets set. Robertson gets it set in his stretch. Kelly hits the ball to first base. Force out at first, moves over Caleb Kelly to third. 2 outs for the Lions, however. Up to bat now will be Evan Williams, the left fielder who came in for Grant Slater after tweaking his quad coming around second base in the first inning. So Williams takes the first pitch for ball one. Gets set up as far back in the box as he can. And gets called ball 2 inside. Williams watches the ball come in, strike 1 of the at-bat. Coach Connley tells him that he's ready to go. Robertson delivers ball 3 low and away. Makes the count 3-1 with 2 outs, runner on third. Robertson sets up, delivers to the home plate, strike 2, full count, 2 outs for Evan Williams here at the bottom of the 6th inning. And Evan Williams with a blooper over first base, and it's a fair ball, sending him to Caleb Kelly scores, and Evan Williams with a double to drive in Caleb Kelly to make it a 1-run ball game. So bringing up Alex Maynard, the designated hitter, after that base hit. Alex, all 3 appearances tonight, has been hit by a pitch. I would love to know if that is some sort of record. I'm sure if we had Curtis Cry up here, we would already have that information sent to us, because not many times do you see that happen in a high school game. So Maynard has a 2-0 count, 2 outs, runner on second. If he picks up a 4th hit by pitch right here, I'm going to make sure he has some type of body insurance, because he has been beat up tonight. That makes it ball 3 there by Robertson. So 3-0 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Robertson in the stretch, checking his runner at second. Gets set and delivers to home. And the first strike of the at-bat for Maynard. And it was outside, just painted the corner, and wasn't his pitch, so he's not going to try to force anything either. Robertson delivers strike 2 to make it a full count with 2 outs. Robertson sets up, delivers. Maynard swings, fouls it off behind home plate. Got another chance at life here. Robertson sets up, gets the pitch from his catcher Plank, checks the runner at second, sets himself up, delivers. Maynard fouls it off behind home plate. Still a full count for Alex Maynard, 2 outs, runner on second. And a ball hit right back up the middle. Maynard trying to beat it out and unable to, as Robertson is able to flip it to Dales at first base. With that, Boyd County is able to come out the bottom of the 6th with 1 run on 2 hits. and leaving one runner left on base. Going into the 7th inning, Fleming County leads Boyd County 5-4. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99. Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg as the Lions trail the Panthers of Fleming County 5-4, heading into the top of the 7th inning. Pitching for the Lions still is Jace Manning. And, the Lions, they're got to dig their heels in deep right here as they need to make a stand both defensively and offensively here in the 7th. So we are having a great ball game here tonight as the winner of this game gets to head to Estill County tomorrow to play the Estill County Engineers in the 2A Section 6 championship game. Winner of that game tomorrow will then go down to Owensboro on Friday to play Nelson County in the 2A tournament down there. And, just sitting up here in the coach's office, I'm able to take a look at all the region championships and the 2A title. And, these lines are set that expectation for the long run as Manning delivers strike one of the at-bat to Tyler Elans, and now he nailed him in the back of the head as well. So now we have Elans coming out for a courtesy runner.
Base number 3, Connor Allen. Now batting number 1, Branson Hawkins.
Branson Hawkins, the center fielder, up to bat now. 0-0-0 outs, setting up the bunt, able to get it back in time. Pass ball by Davis, thrown down and safe. Tag was just a bit behind on Allen. Makes it a 1-0 count with a runner on second. Manning gets his pitch, checks the runner at second, delivers to home. Foul ball from the bunt. Makes it a 1-1 count. All right, Hawkins gets in the box. I wouldn't be surprised if he squares around for a bunt. There it is. went for it, strike 2. With no outs, I also wouldn't be surprised if he tried to get it down again if Coach Cropper has faith in Hawkins. Oh, Hawkins calls time. Manning's really checking that batter or that runner at second base, trying to keep him close to the bag. Hawkins really wanted to golf at that one, but was able to resist. Manning checks the runner at second and gets Hawkins swinging and missing for the first out of the inning. That brings up Riker Bannister. His last at bat struck out swinging. Calls time. Manning readjusting, collecting the pitch from Davis. Checking the runner at second. And delivers for ball 1 of the at-bat. Chase sets up, checks that runner at second again. Allen's been getting quite a big lead out there. Delivers to home plate, strike 1 of the at-bat against Bannister. Another time called at home. Chase checking that runner at second, delivers to home. High and away for ball number 2. Manning really looking at that runner on second. Gets a foul ball down the right field line. Makes it a 2-2 count with 1 out. Manning set. Really eyeing down that runner still. And ball 3, making it a full count for Bannister. If I'm guessing, Jace is probably going to throw a fastball right here. Sends it down the line. Biggs running, unable to get it. That ball just landed just short of the bullpen for Boyd County. As Jace gets right back on the mound, ready to attack and command this at-bat. Gets his pitch, checks the runner. Strike 3. On a foul tip. Great play right there by Connor Davis, able to catch that ball and maintain possession of it. That brings up the 9-hole hitter, Caleb McIntyre, with 2 outs, runner on second. Manning gets himself set. Delivers to home. Strike one. And Manning has really got himself comfortable here on the mound and is really wheeling and dealing right now. Manning gets set. He's really checking out Allen down there at second base. Delivers to home, ball one. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a fake delivery to home pickoff move by Manning right there, with how much space that Allen is getting right there. McIntyre calling time. And that's one thing that I've noticed about this Fleming County team. They call time a lot, and as a pitcher, that's a great way to get in their heads. Manning gets set, delivers to McIntyre for strike two, swing and a miss. Brings it to a 1-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Lions trail 5-4 against Fleming County. Manning delivers ball 2. Manning gets the call from Connor Davis. Gets himself set. Checks that runner at second. Delivers to home plate. Strike 3. And caught him looking. So, no runs scored for Fleming County in the top of the 7th, with 1 runner left on base and no hits. With the tail end of that, we will have Boyd County coming up to bat at the bottom of the 7th, trailing 1. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And we're back here in Cannonsburg at the Addy as Boyd County trails Fleming County 5-4 heading into the bottom of the 7th. We are being led off by our cleanup hitter, number 2, Brady Coleman, followed up by Brody Biggs and Jace Manning. So a great section of our lineup to be in at this moment. Coleman, the lone person on the team with a home run this year. He gets some off speed outside. Robertson sets up and attacks. Swing and a miss by Coleman, but it ended up catching umpire Mike Sammons behind the plate. Makes it an 0-2 count. Coleman steps into the box. Robertson gets his pitch, winds or steps off, steps back on. Winds up, delivers to Coleman, and swing and a miss by Coleman. That makes it the first out of the inning. Now coming up to bat for the Lions, number 12, Brody Biggs, the right fielder. And just a little bit up high for Biggs. Robinson gets his pitch, delivers to home. Biggs watches it in for strike one. Makes it a 1-1 count, 1 out, no runners on. Swing and a miss by Biggs makes it the count 1-2. And Robertson ready and in control. He's already back on the mound, ready to go. Delivers to Biggs for ball 2 of the count. Biggs steps out of the box, catches a breath, steps back in. Robertson delivers for ball 3 of the at-bat, making it a full count. Jet Martin thought that it was strike 3 by the way that he was running in the infield. And Biggs with a hit down the line, foul. Way to stay alive and fight at the plate. Biggs taking his time to get back to the plate. And Robertson delivers and caught Biggs on the outside corner looking for strike 3, the second out of the inning. That will bring up Jace Manning to bat.
Number 4, Jace Manning.
Robertson throwing from the windup, delivers up high to Manning. Robertson throws. Fouled off by Manning to the backstop. Here's a crucial at bat right now for the Lions as Manning takes ball 2. And Robertson gets the call from his catcher, delivers, swing and a miss by Manning, makes it a 2-2 count with 2 outs. And Robertson is coming in, swing and a miss, and that is the ball game for the Lions as the Lions fall to Fleming County 5-4 in 7 innings. What we'll do, we'll go ahead and we'll take a break after this, and whenever we get back, we'll have a few things of stats, and we'll be calling it a night. We'll be right back after this with the Boyd County Sports Network.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Pick six for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick six, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick six meal for two for $19.99. Pick six for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick six.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
Six!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick six meal for two for $19.99.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's. Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers.
And after 7 innings, the Lions fall to Fleming County 5-4 after a hard-fought ball game after a layoff from spring break. The Lions will now have a extended break from play as their game for tomorrow has been rescheduled for next Friday against Ashland. Right now we see the Lions pick up their third loss of the season, second in the last 10 games. And, right now, as disappointed as they are that they aren't able to go back and repeat as 2A state champs, they are able to get a learning experience for the big show at the end of the season, being the actual state tournament. Picking up the loss tonight for the Lions is going to be Brody Biggs. Picking up the win for Fleming County is going to be Dales. Fleming County will play tomorrow night at Estill County against Estill for the Section 6 2A championship for a trip to Owensboro on the line. So with that, I'm Ian Wilburn. Shout out to my producer tonight, Jeff Irwin. Thank you for everything you've done getting us set up and running tonight and able to get the first Boyd County baseball game out on the air over YouTube, I guess. And with that being said, we'll be back later this week with the Boyd County Sports Network.